What up, guys? Grimdrip here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and looks like they just released a new video on what's next in Raid, so we're gonna go ahead and watch that and react together. So we'll see what's going on.
Hey everyone, just like we promised, our
What's
What's
next
Next
in
in Raid
Raid?
series is back on track. It's been a long wait, but don't
Awakening,
worry.
all right.
I'm sure you're going
Iron
to
Twins.
love what's in store. Let's start
Deck of
with the
Fate,
big
Iron Twins is
stuff.
definitely those two dudes
Introducing
back to back. Boss.
Awakening. We've been working on
Okay.
this for a while, and we're finally ready to share an overview.
New building there.
Awakening is a huge feature, and there's a ton to explore and
It's like a
experiment
summon
with.
portal.
Think of it like we took the best parts of Masteries and Ascension, then mashed them together for some tasty raid goodness. I'll tell you how it works in a minute, but first let me tell you why you should care. Awakening your champions lets them align to a
Why should I
divinity of
care?
their choosing to get blessings that will help them in battle. These blessings
Alright, so we get blessings if you align to a divinity, so a lot more depth to each character. Seems like it's going to be harder for new people to get into it, but hey, we'll see.
are like super-powered passive skills that boost stats and give your champions some crazy benefits and effects. We're talking calling in a Reaper to finish off your enemies, stacking lightning orbs that protect your buffs and strike your targets down, a floating ring of bones that spawns from the corpses of allies and summons a mace-wielding undead skeleton to charge at the bad guys, a giant flaming boulder that smites your enemies from the heavens.
Okay, you just saw those skeletons do pretty much nothing, right? I'm not the only one who saw those skeletons go hit them and do absolutely no damage. Okay, I just want to make sure.
And the terrifying, tortuous, merciless
Alright, sheep.
standard field sheep. And breathe. As
Feels a
you
little
can see,
Warcrafty.
We've got a lot of new, unique mechanics here, but there's also a ton of blessings to play into the mechanics you're already
Oh my
familiar
lord.
with. We can't wait to see all the awesome combos you come up with to put these blessings to good use. We'll cover them in more detail in a future video, but now you know why you want to awaken your champions. Let's talk about how, starting from the top.
Ah, that's effective
the
right there.
Iron Twins Fortress. Before you awaken your champions, you'll have to head here to get the items you'll need. This is a brand new dungeon, and it works a little differently. It's divided up into affinities. Every day, the affinity will change, meaning the affinity of the boss inside it will change. There'll be 15 stages when the dungeon first goes live.
Yep.
The progress is individual and unique to each affinity. This means if you reach stage 15 on magic affinity, you'll still have to work your way up to that stage on force, spirit, and void. There will be a regular schedule for which affinity is open on which day, so you can plan ahead. It's similar to the affinity.
Oh, that's... yeah. Okay, that's smart. I wonder if it's going to stay static like that, which it looks like it is. So it's, you know, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. That's pretty neat.
Keeps, but in this case, it's all in one dungeon. In addition, raiding the fortress will require both energy and a fortress key.
Of course it requires
There's a
energy.
limited
Why
number
wouldn't
of
it?
Keys every day, so make sure you use them. Okay, new dungeon, obviously a new boss.
Yeah.
Meet the Iron Twins.
Oh, he looks pretty
There are no
cool.
pre-boss waves to take on, but these mechanical guardians will be tough to beat. So you'll need to think long and hard about your team composition and each individual champion's stat builds before you even set foot.
Okay, so it's saying there's no pre-waves before these guys. Does that mean each level is just boss? Am I misreading this? Anyone else know in the comment below? Is it just attack each tier and it's just this guy over and over and over and over again, just based on how hard he gets to beat him? That's what it sounds like to me, but maybe I'm just misreading or mishearing.
Foot in battle. First, the twins' attack and defense stats gradually increase throughout the battle as they use their skills, and their stats grow faster for every champion on your team that doesn't match the boss's affinity. That's why the dungeon works like it does, and why affinities really matter here. On top of that, your champion's own stats affect how quickly a special debuff stacks on them, and this is a big danger. Get too many stacks, and you almost certainly won't survive the Iron Twins' attacks. And for today, that's all we're telling you. Now, if you do manage to take these guys down, you go home with some valuable new items. Soul coins and soul essence. These things are why you came here in the first place, and once you've got some, you'll be heading straight to your bastion, to
More
an all-new
coins,
building,
yay.
the Altar of Souls. This is where you'll be awakening your champions using, you guessed it, their souls. To awaken any champion, you'll need their specific soul or parts of their soul split up into pieces. But it has to be theirs. You can't just use Death Knight Soul to awaken Turbold, for example. In fact, you can't awaken common or uncommon champions at all. Sorry, DK. Maybe someday, if you can realize your potential. So, like champions and like Ascension, souls have different numbers of stars. This is their awakening level. Each champion can be awakened through 6 levels of awakening, and the only limitation is that they can't be awakened more times than they've been ascended. There are two types you can use, Perfect Souls and Split Souls.
All right.
Perfect Souls will awaken a champion to exactly the
Another way
level
to
it says on
pay.
the box. No more, no less. No hoops to jump through. Split Souls, on the other hand, only have 1 star filled in bright red, easy-to-see colors. It can only be used to awaken a champion to that specific level. So, to awaken a champion to level 4 awakening with a 4-star Split Soul, they need to already be at level 3 awakening. So, you want souls? You've got soul coins. What do? Let's start with the Perfect Souls. Take your pocket full of soul coins and head to the Mystic Market. This is where you'll spend your hard-earned soul coins to get soul stones. Grab what you want, then head straight to the Soul Stone Summon tab. Here, you'll use those soul stones to summon, well, souls. You might notice this interface looks familiar, and you might also notice that there are 3 types of soul stones: mortal, immortal, and eternal. Summoning souls via soul stones will always give you perfect souls. The better the soul stone, the better your chances of getting higher level souls for higher rarity champions. It's similar to summoning champions. You even have a soul collection
exactly
that works just like your champion collection. But there is one big difference: the wish list. There are a lot of champions in Raid, and finding the right type of soul for the right champion sounds pretty daunting. So you'll be able to add some champs to your wish list. This will increase your chances of finding their perfect souls from soul stones. All right, that's perfect souls. But
so you
what
get
about
3 of each
split
or
souls?
rarity.
To get split souls, you'll need to exchange your soul essence at the Soul Merchant. The Soul Merchant will let you get the exact souls you need for your champions at exactly the right level of awakening, but you'll need to check in regularly to see what's in stock. You don't want to miss out on the exact soul you've been looking for. I can feel what you're thinking. What if I get a soul for a champion I don't have? You can always keep them for later, but if you don't want to...
Yeah, I was thinking, how come we're going to have another summoning area? But sure.
To do that, just head to your soul collection and sell your soul. That sounds scary, but hear me out.
Champion
They're
coins.
not your souls anyway. They're your champions, so why should you care? Selling souls gets you more soul coins, which you'll then use for more soul stones or soul essence, and then more souls. You'll almost always have extra souls, so this is a nice, easy circle that helps make sure you're always moving forward on your hunt for souls. All right, so once you've got your souls, you'll want to awaken your champions. Head to the Awaken tab, select your champion, choose your souls, and boom, awakened. Now it's time for the big payoff: blessings. Once awakened, every champion can choose to align to one of several divinities: light, dark, war, and chaos. For now, each divinity has their own blessings. Blessings are limited by a champion's rarity, so rare champions can only receive rare blessings. Epics can have either rare or epic blessings, and legendary champions can choose any blessing they want. Each champion can only choose a single blessing, so picking the right blessing for your usage is key. There are 6 levels of blessings, but we made it easy. You don't have to upgrade them individually. They're all simply tied to your champion's level of awakening. Awaken a champion 6 times, and they'll have access to the level 6 benefits of any blessing they choose. And that's awakening in a nutshell. Told you, it's big. But that's not everything. We're also bringing out a new type of event for special occasions.
All right.
Deck of Fate.
So the Awakenings, personally, I think it's a lot of depth. It's really going to hurt new players. I'm excited to have new stuff. I'm also thinking in my head, damn, I got to memorize all this crap too. And it's another shard summoning event. So you know they're going to have events. They're going to sell coins and soul gems and soul whatevers. It's going to be a cash bonanza, I guess would be the way to put it. But we want more content. Here's more content. So here's the new event. Deck of Fate. Here we go.
Events. You'll earn fate points from a bunch of in-game activities, like raiding dungeons, leveling up champions, opening shards, the usual stuff. You'll then use those fate points to flip cards. Whatever you flip over, you get to keep as a reward. But there's another layer. There are 3 rarities of cards, and if fate is on your side and you flip 3 cards of the same rarity one after another, you'll get a bonus reward: a fate chest containing a bunch of awesome items. These Deck of Fate events will be used to get more from your everyday rating, which is something we think everyone can get behind. Keep an eye out for the first event later this year. Those are the 2 big features we wanted to talk about today.
Wow. Okay. So straight up gambling. Or a memory game, I guess. It's not gambling. Shard opening's gambling. Excuse me, I shouldn't speak out of turn. But it's kind of neat. I get it that there's a lot of other special stuff you can now get by being good at the game of memory. And you do get to keep all these other rewards, which nothing looks super spectacular. I guess the Hero's Light path didn't do as well as they wanted, so this is their next take on it, which is fine. I like to keep trying new things.
But here's a bit of eye candy before we finish. First, champion skins. We've got more in the pipeline, and we think you barbarian fans out
Now that's a cool look.
going to
She
love
looks
them,
super cool.
including this more literal
I like that
spin
a
on
lot.
Everyone's favorite warrior queen.
That one, it's alright.
Syl of the Drakes.
Hypothermia really is what that looks
And
like.
as always, we've got more champions coming. I'll let the images do the talking here. Most
Nice.
of these are in their final stages of development, so you'll be seeing
Enemy.
them popping out
I
of
like,
shards
whoa, that guy's cool. I like the little plague mask over here.
sooner rather than later. Let
Not
us
bad.
know what kind of champions you'd like to see added in the future in the comments.
They made one
We've
after
been
me.
Listening to your feedback, and we will do justice to some community favorites
Nice.
very soon. That's everything. Don't forget.
He
to
looks
like
really
and
cool.
subscribe to
That's a
catch
really
more
cool
raid
looking
videos
boss.
as soon as they come
Hope it
out.
has really cool
Until next
dynamics.
time, good luck and happy raiding.
Okay, if you know anything about Warhammer, and you know the green light, and you know the rat, Skaven, maybe they're hinting at the next group, the next clan, the next whatever it is. Yeah, rat people is what I'm thinking. That's what that feels like to me. That feels like a huge tease towards a clan of rats. So, maybe not. But I like it for the most part. You know, I do. I think they got some cool stuff going on. The Ascension, I'm really going to have to play with it just to fully give my opinion on it. It looks neat. It looks pretty cool. But at the same time, it's like the God things have the chance God devotion might get screwed up, might be too much. You might get bitter that you can't get them for the right champs, you know. You might pick the wrong one. So maybe, hopefully there's a reset thing, probably at a cost of gems. But still, hopefully there's something to reset that in case you screw up, you know. This is where the people who have access to the test server are really going to shine, because they can go in there and probably dip in and dip out of different gods so they know what's going to actually smack and what's not. But I guess we'll find out. Anyways, more content is always good. So let me know what you think below in the content, in the comments, and in the content. And you have a wonderful day. Hopefully this excites you as much as it excited me, or if not more.